The concept behind it is using mobile technology as a way to physically explore exhibits and to personalize your exploration of the exhibits, and then to take your experiences and the things that you harvest as part of your exhibit visit back to the classroom, back to your home, and be able to continue your exploration that way, so that there's kind of this virtuous circle between the museum, the classroom, and the home.
Well, the object of the game is to meet historical characters, so actual real people that lived in Minnesota, and then to help them solve their problems. So we're looking at how can this game incorporate 21st century skills. We're looking at things like collaboration and critical thinking and problem solving. One of the people that we have is Mamie Carpenter, and we have some of her letters, and she lived in a sod house out on the prairie. And so you will be able to explore a physical sod house and see what an example of what that might look like. And you have to help Mamie survive life in the sod house, which includes surviving a grasshopper plague, a blizzard, and then a lot of just daily life, like how do you keep warm? How do you build a house?
The group has to collaborate to achieve that goal. So you have kind of a life bar that it gets across the point that it's a constant struggle to stay alive out on the sod house, and you can't do it by yourself.
Trying to make sure we create opportunities that, because we know each kid learns differently, wants different experiences. So we do have to look at how can we have an individualized experience and how to have a group social experience. Or how about having an option between getting a surface level of the exhibit or being able to stay in just one area and go deep. So,
because some kids want to go around and check everything out first, other kids want to go deep in one area and then move on to the next area and go deep. So there's all these factors that we're kind of mapping out for designing the game experience. We are really in the formative stage. We have an empty exhibit space upstairs where we've created mock-ups.
And what's been nice about the IMLS grant is that it's allowed us to have a partnership with 4 schools that we probably wouldn't be able to do. So we've actually been bringing in a whole grade level from schools and having them try out everything, and then be able to go back into the classroom and see what they might do with all the things that they've collected and what types of projects that they would like to do after their visit and how it fits into their curriculum. You can actually see, did they solve a problem? Well, if they actually did solve a problem, then they are doing problem solving. You don't have to ask them about it at the end, did you solve a problem? And the amount of data, we have every click that they've done, along with just lots of user created media. So they take pictures, they have a tendency to just narrate into the phone and narrate what they see. So we have lots and lots of data that we're excited to see.
It's called History in Our Hands, and we are hoping to reinvent the field trip for the 21st century.